Today's word is gonna be clothing. Virtually every piece of clothing it clothes you. It it keeps you warm. It's somewhat comfortable. Um, it protects you from the elements. But from this basic description of clothing, we have made a big ruckus, a big hoo-ha about beautiful clothing to emphasize the human body shape. And then you have like different periods of clothing, like from the trench coat to the hip hop to the, I don't know, streetwear. I'm not to the dresses. And the price range of clothing is insane. It's absolutely insane. It's so huge, the range. You can buy a car or you can buy a piece of clothing. Or you can eat a sausage McMuffin, or you can buy a piece of clothing. It's like, wow. And clothing is sort of like perfume in that it's supposed to give people a good impression of you. Or it's like, it's supposed to like armor you. It's like the modern armor. It's supposed to armor you against everyone else and put your best foot forward. And what could be better to put your best foot forward than who you are, what you stand for, how you behave, the habits you accept and allow of yourself? I mean, ain't that more profound and more powerful than buying a piece of clothing? But people are lazy. They think money can solve this problem of who we are. And if we are disorganized and messy, we think we can buy some clothing to make us seem organized and, I don't know. You know what I'm getting at. And with clothing is colors, because colors play a big colors and shape, or like the shape of a clothing would be like the cutting of the clothing. Like those are just technicalities of how you present yourself to other people. It's not like the resident dog cares what color clothing you wear. It's all about other people. And it's all about human society. And think of all the thoughts that you have about what clothes you're going to wear and what clothes you're going to buy. And think about all the imagination you put. It's like when you see a nice piece of clothing, you imagine yourself wearing it. And you fantasize about, I don't know, attracting the right partner when you wear a certain style of clothing. It's like beautiful clothes tend to emphasize our mind as our thoughts, emotions, and feelings, and is designed to make us react in emotions and feelings more than support us physically. Because if at the end of the day, virtually every piece of clothing supports us physically, it's real cloth. There's no such thing as fake cloth. And 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 with clothing is the question of sexuality. And I've heard it said that authenticity is the best kind of sexuality, is the best, it's the most sexual, is mm, to be authentic, is to be self-honest, is to express yourself honestly, is to have no thoughts contrary to your actions, to your deeds, to have your thoughts, words, and deeds aligned as one and equal. And in order to accomplish that feat, it's going to take a process, just like it took a process to fuck yourself up with all these, with a different thought and a different word, contributing to a different deed. It's like complexity meets simplicity. It's like the way of investigation is very smooth, but people prefer brambled paths. Yeah, that's all I have for now. Thanks. Bye.